Hey guys, this is the Fairy Vibrant Makeup channel and I'm coming on here again to do a kind of like a swatch and kind of a little review. I did use this palette before this video. If you are wondering about the look that I'm wearing right now, I'm actually wearing the Alchemist palette, so if you want to see my review on this and kind of like my conflicting thoughts on this palette, I will link that down below. But anyways, now on to the good stuff. This guy. This is the Urban Decay After Dark palette. At first I was not going to get this palette. I was like, nope, I don't need any more palettes because I do have and still love my electric palette from Urban Decay. This was my very first palette that I have ever bought in the high-end world. So this palette is more very bright and vibrant colors, which I absolutely love. And then I did pick up, when the Moondust palette came out, I do have this one as well. I absolutely love this. My niece just recently picked it up and it's gorgeous. I love this palette so much. Now I needed another palette. I got this with my Christmas money because I ended up, what did I return? I returned a Tarte liquid lipstick. Remember I said I was going to review that? I tried it on the store and I hated it. I just wanted to get a feel for it. I know, I couldn't help myself, but we sell it now. I was very disappointed, so I took it back. Along with that Bite Beauty thing, I'm like, I don't need a gold glitter. It made my teeth look very yellow. So anyways, I ended up getting this for that price. Yeah, so let's get into this. Alright, so already I am impressed with this brush. It is clear. Look at that. That is so cute. I love the brush. I love anything that's lucite. So it's got a purple lucite brush. It's got a little packing brush. And then kind of like a flat, little bit fluffy shader brush as well. This palette is the same, I think it's the exact same as the electric palette. They look, yeah, they're exactly the same build. So they have the exact same build as each other. So if you have the electric palette, this is going to be the exact same size, exact same layout. That brush I use to pack on my Alchemist stuff, and it's got the same concept too, same brush, except the brush is very boring because this one is much funner. But okay, I did dip into this. I had to. I'm in love with the colors. I had to touch it. So I did use Supersonic, Scene, and Alter. I didn't touch the rest of them, so these are untouched. But I will do swatches for you anyways. I'm kind of excited. I did work with Paralyzed just a little bit, but yeah, I'm very excited. I like the way the look came out. I didn't film it or anything, but if you want to see recreation of that, I can definitely recreate or do a different look for you with this palette. So let's get into the swatches. Here are the swatches for the first row in the palette. From this side of my hand to this side, this shade is Alter. This is the brush swatch right here, and right below it, right below it is the finger swatch. And then the next shade right next to it, this peach shade right there, that shade is Scene, and right below it is a finger swatch. Right next to it, right in the middle there, that one is Supersonic, and then below it is a finger swatch. Next to that shade, right at the end right here, this gold shade, that is Sinful, and right below it is a finger swatch. And at the end, right on my wrist, that guy is Off Duty, and the finger swatch is right below it. Alright, so this is the second row. So from this part of my hand down this way, the first shade is Druggy, and it is going to be this shade right here. It's a lavender. There's the brush swatch, and below it right here, that one is the finger swatch. Right next to it is Backfire, which is this kind of purple right here. That one is kind of like a mauve purple, and then the finger swatch is right below. The next shade is Lounge, which is, I think, a cult classic. That one is kind of like a blue-brown shift type of deal. It's a bit more brown than the teal shade in most that I've seen, but this finger swatch is right below as well. Next shade is Fringe. That is actually in the electric palette. And that one has a finger swatch that's much more vibrant than the actual brush swatch. The next shade is Paralyzed, which is the blue at the end where my wrist is. And it's a bit sheerer, but that one has kind of like this sapphire metal look to it. And then the finger swatch is right below. Alright, so what do I think about this palette? I think it's pretty nice. It's got the jewel tones that I do enjoy in any kind of palette. It's really, really pigmented. Finger swatches are going to show a little bit different, but the brush swatches did pretty good as well. Do I think this palette is worth the $49? Well, I didn't even exchange, but anyways, I think it is. The packaging is this beautiful purple lilac metallicness to it. The box is also a really pretty purple holographic look. It has the shades on the back, of course. This one is just the same as the, the package is the same as the actual packaging, the box I mean. It's really pretty. It's nice to have in my collection. I use the electric palette a ton, and I use my moon dust a ton, so I feel like this one is up there with those as well. So I did use it once when I did blend my shadows in. They did sheer out a little bit, so I just had to kind of pack it on a little bit more and be very vigilant with blending the edges so that I don't blend away the color. They do blend very well. They do feel very nice. I just felt like with, because I used the Scene, Alter, and Supersonic. And Supersonic, it shears out when you do blend it out. I put it in my outer corner. A lot of people did like it, but they kind of told me it looked peach than like that burnt orange color that it is. Scene, I had to use my finger to pack it on, so it was a little bit more difficult to work with because I had to pack it on. If I had a base, which I normally do, like I did with this eye look, I probably would be more successful in getting that pigment payoff. They are really nice. I did use Alter in my inner corner, and it did work out really, really well, like amazingly. It brightened up the look a lot. Now I want to kind of use these colors next. So if you want to see a video using this kind of shade range, I feel like I don't know, I'm just drawn to these 4 colors and I really want to use them. So yeah, if you want to see a tutorial using this palette, definitely will do that. I wanted to do the kind of like a live type of test with the Alchemist palette because I want to convince myself to keep it. I haven't made that decision to keep it or not. I don't know what to do. But I wanted to show you this newest palette and what I think about it. And I did use it. I didn't film that look, but I did use it and I felt like it did give me that payoff that I really, really enjoy in a palette. So if you want, I can definitely insert a little tutorial. So yeah, you're going to see 2 different types of scenes from this video. I'm going to actually do a try-on tutorial of the other colors that I haven't yet used in this palette, but only have swatched, so you can see the color payoff on my eyes, because I feel like that's going to be the only way you're going to make that decision is if you see it on the eye. So I'm definitely going to be doing a look inserted in this video. So if you see 2 different types of makeup looks, that's why. I wanted to make sure that I have a fresh face for that, and that way I can get a full review or kind of like first impressions of this actual product. Now I did buy this one at Sephora. We haven't gotten it yet at Ulta. I don't know when we're going to get it. I hope we get it soon because I wanted to get my niece that one. But she kind of wants the chocolate bar, so it's up to her. I mean, she loves makeup just as much as I do, and she knows what she likes. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to get on here and show you kind of my swatches on this and also insert a nice little tutorial so you can see exactly how to use this palette and whether it's worth your money. Do I think it's worth it? Absolutely, because I love Urban Decay. I love their shadows. The formula is fantastic, and I feel like you can get a good color payoff of this without using bases. I really do. Because just from seeing from my hand swatch, you can see that they are very pigmented, finger or brush. So they're awesome. I'm very excited. So I am going to do some more looks on these. Let me know what other colors you want to see. And yeah, will you be wanting to buy this? It's up to you. It's entirely up to you and what you want to spend your money on. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. But from my personal experience, just from using this a few times, I feel like this palette has what I love. Metallics, jewel tones, shine, pigment. That's what I love in a palette. That's what I look for in a palette. I look for color, blendability, shine, metallic, everything all in one, and I feel like this has it. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on it. I feel like the $49 is well spent on this palette because Urban Decay always cranks out some really good palettes. Electric Palette's awesome. Moondust Palette's awesome. Ultimate Basics is awesome. I do love the Spectrum. I know a lot of people are on edge with that one, but I do love the Spectrum. If you want a review on that, let me know in the comments down below. It's not really available anymore, so I don't know if you really want that. So just let me know if you do have the Spectrum and you don't know what to do with it. Let me know in the comments down below and I'll do a tutorial for you. So thank you guys so much for watching and being patient with my videos. I did give you a bonus video last week, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had to get on and I had to show you what I had. But yeah, definitely if you have not picked this palette up, get it while you can because it's a really good palette if you love color and if you love metallic shadows. This is amazing. So After Dark palette, I love it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.